You will always remember your first real kiss, your first day of high school, and the first time you were playing the original Resident Evil. The game was just unlike anything else out there at the time. I will always remember the first time I went through that door and found the first zombie. The cutscene that happened next will be forever remembered. It is one of the most memorable moments in gaming. The zombie slowly turns to you, and before you know it, you are thrown into the action. This is a great metaphor for the game itself. You are a member of the Raccoon City Stars team, either Jill Valentine or Chris Redfield. Each one has their own strengths and weaknesses, and actually their own game. Depending on which one you choose, the story will unfold in different ways. If you choose Chris, you will have more strength, and Rebecca will be involved in the story, while if you pick Jill, you'll have Barry and more inventory slots. So really, you're getting 2 games in one. This game is not just one of the best in the genre, but rather, it is the game that defined the genre. Resident Evil laid down the template for all other games. You play as a member of STARS, the Special Tactics and Rescue Service, who are sent in to rescue Bravo Team who has disappeared. You find parts of Bravo Team before you are attacked and have to hide in a nearby mansion. The mansion acts as the hub, with different areas spawning off, including a greenhouse and underground lab. You'll go through the mansion, solving puzzles to open doors and trying to escape. The puzzles are tough and would be challenging on their own, but the game throws in more challenge by having the mansion filled with zombies. They move slow and let you know that they are there with a but don't let that fool you. They will still eat your brains when given the chance and add to the tension while running through the mansion. Just remember, keep shooting until they bleed. The game should be remembered for what it was and not what it is, because it has not aged well. Although there is something endearing about it, like watching your daughter's first recital after she has become a concert cellist. All those years do add up to make a better experience, but there is something special about the early days. The Resident Evil series has grown up from the terrible controls and weak graphics. You control the character like a tank, turning them on an axis and moving forward as the game uses fixed pre-rendered areas, strung together with classic door-opening loading screens. Many people complain about the fixed camera, but personally, I love it. It adds something. With the fixed camera, you don't know what is around the corner because you cannot see around the corner. This makes you have to stay on your toes as you move from room to room, something I feel the series has kind of gotten away from.
Hey, what's going on?
Jill? Is that you, Jill? What happened?
The game also has great replay value, due to the fact that each character really has their own game. The game also times you, and if you beat the game under a certain time, it rewards you with things like alternate cautions and an infinite ammo rocket launcher. The game is a classic for a reason. It created the survival horror genre as soon as it was released. Although it has tough controls and laughably bad voice acting, the game is still a winner in my book, and is just a reminder of why the Resident series is still continuing now.